What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. It look like Stephanie White has returned to practice, and she give us an update on DeWanna Bonner. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. A lot of reports coming out of the pipeline in regards to Stephanie White and how long she was going to be gone. Supposedly, allegedly, there's something going on with her mother-in-law, which we're not even going to dive into that. But one thing I can tell you is that she's definitely back into practice. Shout out to Chloe Peterson from the Indy Star. She let everybody know today she has returned. Now, one of the biggest questions leading into all of this is what's going on with superstar player DeWanna Bonner. Now, DeWanna Bonner has been in and out of games these last couple games. And really, when Caitlin went down, when Caitlin came back, DeWanna Bonner instantly kind of went down. Well, Stephanie White spoke with the media today to give us a little insight as to what is transpiring with the basketball team. She spoke with reporters, and let's go to X right now, pull it up. Shout out to Chloe Peterson from the Indy Star. And then let's check out what has been said. So Stephanie White gave us an update on DeWanna Bonner. Let's dive into that first. Pretty sure they're gonna drop this full thing in the next couple minutes.
How is she doing? Is there any timeline for her return?
Yeah, she's doing well. She's doing well. Again, no timeline. I think it's day to day, and for us to just make sure that we're continuing to be supportive of DB in her.
How is she doing? Is there any timeline for her?
So she's saying that there is no timeline. Everything is day to day on DeWanna Bonner, bro, which is kind of spooky, man. Bonner has missed 3 games because of personal reasons and is not with the Fever on the road trip. So she still ain't with the team. Alyssa Thomas played for the Mercury the other day, so I don't know specifically what is going on with her. But this is looking kind of spooky. But whatever the case may be, we got to bring on prayers, send prayers out to DeWanna Bonner and her family as they go through whatever they're going through right now. But as you guys can see from this clip right here, Stephanie White got a belated birthday gift today. Let's check this. So the team looked like they gave her a birthday cake, which is so nice of them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm happy Stephanie White is back. Some people may not be, but at the end of the day, that is the coach of the basketball team. And they pretty much need her back. At this point, hopefully, everything is squared away with personal reasons. But there was a lot of other things being talked about in the media today. We also know the Sophie Cunningham thing is still being talked about all over social media. None other than NBA legend Kevin Garnett weighed in on the entire situation in regards to the Sophie Cunningham incident with her protecting Caitlin Clark. And he pretty much gave clarity to the whole situation. A lot of people been giving different takes about it, but let's check out what he had to say before I give y'all my 2 cents up on it.
To not only support teammates, but to show, even in my Minnesota days, man, I've always taken a loyalty to all the players that's on the team. And yeah, man, it helps confidence, it's helped continuity, and then too, for that to be your best player, you gotta protect the best player. And I wanted to, especially when I got to Boston, man, I wanted to make sure that all of the bigs, because usually the bigs are the ones that enforce picks, hard fouls,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. But not just the bigs, but I wanted all of us to be on the same page as far as how we protect each other out here, And then we was always conscious of matchups to when we played the Heat or when we played certain teams to where certain guys had different complex relationships with whoever. We knew we played Detroit and Rip with Ray. We know P had like 3-4 motherfuckers that we had. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was on it, and I think you got to be like that, man. When you got a girl like Caitlin on your team, and you got a star on your team like Luka or Bron. Yeah, some hitters on that team that'll go hard for the main player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as it should. But I think the physical element is just part of the game, man. And I don't know why we keep trying to discount it. But basketball is a physical sport, and that physicality actually comes into play, into how you play. You getting stronger, you know what I'm saying? Of us playing defense on you ain't nothing but you being stronger, being able to be in a distress, situation and then deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm going on some shit like that continuity. You gotta have that, and you gotta be together because teams see when you don't go to help a guy up, or if P fall and none of us running none of us run to him, or when you see a guy fall and you don't see teammates pick him up or pick her up. That's what your team is. You hear me? Because you sprint to your best player, you sprint. Guys get down, Rondo fall somebody, you get it, you know what I'm saying? And then that helps him. Because, man, when you're not like that, you can actually beat a team and separate them while you're playing.
Now, that's crazy he say that because for the simple fact, remember last year when, hate to say this, but it was a lot of incidents with certain players did not help Caitlin Clark up. Certain incidents happened, they did not have Caitlin Clark back. Now, I'm hoping moving forward, now the team see that Sophie Cunningham willing to go out there, go over and be on when it comes to Caitlin, we will see teams kind of ease up on the physicality against Caitlin. But, guys, I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on because you know what? I'm bringing the news. And until next time, man, check the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out.
Situation I have going on, you have to be a little bit careful with it, but I think I've been progressing really well every single day, and I'm pretty much full go now, so it's that.
I know you talked about getting your lungs under you after you injured your ankle the first time. Has it been about the same process the second time?
Yeah, I think so, and it's when you've been out for a little bit, it's just kind of getting your flow back, right? Getting your rhythm, getting your chemistry, especially with the team that you haven't really played with much. It's trying to learn how they're moving and how they're clicking, and then you kind of throw me and Caitlin back in there, and then it's like we're starting from square one again. And so that's the fun thing about this team is that we roll with the punches. We're trying to get all that stuff out of it at the beginning of the season so we can peak at the right time.
When you're a team with championship aspirations anyway, when you see the other occupants of this building literally playing for one here, how much more inspiration is that? How much more does that sort of fuel the fire to get to that level yourselves?
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing watching the Pacers. They're so much fun to watch. I think we resemble their team quite a bit in the way we're trying to move the ball and the way we're trying to play. But honestly, that's big picture. We need to go day by day. This team needs to focus on what we did today, learn from it, and come back tomorrow and be better. And so for us, we know the big picture goal, but you got to stack the days, and that's what we need to work on.
You say full go. Do you think you'll be able to play Saturday?
I think I've been ready to go since it happened. But again, I'm not a doctor, so it's really up to them.